Hey, this is the Gaming Goose coming at you. Little Zelda music to kick off my first review, because I love Zelda. But I'm also going to be doing one of my favorite games from the 8-bit days when I used to play, which is Konami Stinger. I find it very underrated. And essentially it was popular in Japan, take away Zelda, under the Twin B collection is what it's known as in Japan. As you can see by the graphics, they spent a lot of time in it. It's a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up, two-player Simu kind of deal like Life Force or Gradius, except you fly Twin Bs. And there's the creator coming up, which his name is Dr. Cinnamon. Looks like Dr. Wily for some reason. And then there's no code, 30-man code that I know of and I can find that help you out. What you have is your hearts that shoot out that don't cause damage to the enemies. That's how you get your power-ups. As you can see, if you kill all the enemies, they don't spawn the power-ups. You got to bounce the bells, like 5 for a speed up, 10 for a double shot, things of that nature. Very simple colors, no slowdowns or anything because everything's so simple and silly things they throw at you. There's 6 stages. There's a sea. There's a desert. Gotta have a desert. There's a snow stage for some reason where you can't see the bullets. There's a canyon level because I got lazy. There's a space level, which, like a city. And there's deep space, whatever that is. And these bonus levels that they have constantly more than they need to, just to get points and extra lives. This is what Twin B looks like at 16-bit. I'd like to fight some enemies like that. That looks pretty cool. I've played some ROMs. They're alright. 8-bit I don't really like. I like Stinger better. Back to Stinger. You got your main weapon, which I have the double shot, and I'm shooting those douche bottles right there. Whatever those things are. And the arcing thing that comes down where it blows up things on the ground to get points and everything. You gotta try and defunct and aim it. Let me speed this up. This will take way too long to kind of go through everything for you. The hard part is really bouncing the bells while you get your power-ups, because you can get your laser, your double shot, an option, and a shield. There's my option, bada ching, which I finally got. If you saw that little head, if you shoot the bells 30 times, the head comes and tries and kills you, but it's really easy to kill. The bosses are kind of funky in this game. I don't really understand them. That's a watermelon. Pretty easy to dodge, pretty predictable. You can't shoot them, but you can blow them up. And that's really the first part of the first level. What we have here is the overhead view, just like Life Force. And here, your bombs you can aim with your other button to kind of shoot in front of you and blow things up. There's a left and right, which can help you shoot left and right, and the Konami symbols for points and other things. Why there are clouds under the water, I don't know. But that's how you get your bells. I guess you're over the sea? I don't know. Here the enemies are simple. They're underwater creatures. Here you got scouring pads in the desert, saw blades, carpets. I like those saw blades. I don't really understand it. But since everything's so simple and repeats itself, the game can get kind of monotonous. But I suppose all shoot 'em games do, aside from Life Force, because Life Force they throw everything at you with the kitchen sink. Here is one of the more frustrating stages in this game, is the snow stage. Why? Because the frickin' thing is white and blue and you can't see anything. And it's really hard to decipher where the bullets are coming from, especially when they're shooting. The one thing about this game with the replay value is it gets harder, just like every Konami game, like Castlevania, like Life Force, Gradius. Once you beat it, they throw out different enemies. Like, once you get to this stage again, there are some crazy things. I don't know what they are, like black licorice weight sticks or something that you... I guess if you can kill them, I don't really know how. Maybe you gotta dodge them, you shoot them and nothing happens. It makes that ping-ping sound. That lets you know you're not getting anything. What is this stage? It's a canyon stage with mushrooms and volleyballs and all kind of sports equipment. This is the sports equipment stage. As you can see, as in the last stage, I had my shield. That shield will last you forever once you get it. This shield is wonderful. What we have here is like a SimCity kind of stage. The skulls, if you even see me getting, I didn't mention it, just mean you don't get anything. They don't hurt you. They don't do anything as far as I know. Maybe they take points away. I don't know. But I get enough points where you get enough lives. The game's really not hard the first time through. Here's a boss montage, a couple of them. And if you have turbo and the advantage, they're essentially easy. What is this thing? What the hell is it? I don't know. I don't know. Looks like a pig. But anyway. And then the last level, they got lazy and didn't decide to really program anything. What I hate about most games is when they redo the bosses, like they have little versions of the bosses coming at you that you gotta kill. What is that about? Like a lot of games, they just get lazy. They don't want to think of new bosses. Iron Sword does it. Wind Waker does it. Double Dragon makes you fight a couple of the same guys again. God, a lot of games do that. A lot of games do it, and it's just annoying. So, there's comedy and tragedy. At that point, I'm just taking hits. I don't even care. I'm getting to the end. And that's really Stinger. I'm not going to show you the last boss and ruin it for you, but I don't really have anything bad to say about it. How can I tear it up? It's pretty fun. But thanks for watching, and I will see you for my next review, or lack thereof. Yeah, it was pretty boring, but I'm going to go to sleep now.